Whatever. What else is happening in the world?
I don't know. What else is happening? What do you want to talk about next? I mean, we can talk about the This Is America video. This is America. You know, like...
First reaction when you first saw it?
I was like, this is a dope-ass video.
Really? How come?
Yeah, because for one... No, not my first legitimate reaction. Damn. Donald Glover is one talented motherfucker. Like, because it's like... He
had moves in that whole song.
Yeah, like, he was... Like, I didn't know he could dance. I knew the nigga could act, and I know he did stand-up. I know he could rap, he could sing, and... Oh, shit, the nigga could dance, too? Like, that's honestly... Before I tried to, like, break down any of the, like, racial undertones or...
You just focused on him?
I was just focused on him. I was like, hey, they're going off. Like, like him and his little group of, like kids in the back. Like, they was, like...
Because they were real getting it.
Yeah, they were really on it, bro. So, like, that's what I was like, damn, Donald Glover is one talented motherfucker. Like, that was my first initial reaction.
And then after a couple times, what'd you think?
And after a couple times, I was just like, okay, so... In the beginning... Oh, the random black dude walks up, sits in a chair. He shoots the random black dude. Somebody comes, grabs a gun, has
very
like
gently,
grabs a gun. He has like a nice like wrapping in his hand. Like grabs a gun, walks off.
And then they drag the dead dude.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, interesting. So clearly, with that beginning, he is just reiterating the fact that killing of black people is held to a higher acclaim at this point. Like, that's why it happens. Like, this is what I feel like he was trying to say with that. Like, the killing of black people is somewhat of a prestigious thing at this point because it happens so frequently. You know what I mean?
Like, you should feel honored to kill a black person?
Yeah, like, I think it's a bit of I think it's some hyperbole, like, he's over-exaggerating a bit. But still, like, I think that's what the message was showing, like... Or it could have been some other shit, like, just the innocent killing of... The killing of black people from other black people. You know.
Yeah, I think that's an unfair statistic to say, oh, well, what about black on black crime? Well,
yeah, I think it's unfair too.
Yeah, still. I think it's a very skewed statistic because no matter what group you look at, people kill people that look like them because of proximity. Like, you're not going to go 4 miles down to kill somebody versus the guy that's, like, down the block.
Yeah.
Plus, in big cities like ours, we're also pretty segregated.
Yeah, they're... So some neighborhoods are a lot less, some neighborhoods a lot more.
Yeah. So whites kill whites disproportionately more. Blacks kill blacks. Hispanics kill Hispanics. Chinese kill Chinese. So I do think that's an unfair statistic. However, with that one part, the way I kind of took that was they treat guns better than the killing of somebody. Some minority.
Maybe I was looking too far. I was trying to look too deep into it. But yeah, I like that. That's pretty direct.
Because if you remember Obama, for 8 straight years, they were like, oh my God, he's going to take your guns. He's going to take your guns. Buy all the guns. And now, you know, with gun reform becoming part of the main conversation, while still hella minorities are being killed, it doesn't get as much media coverage as... Now, for real, they're going to take your guns away. Make sure you buy some guns.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's how I took that one.
How would that even work? Say, like, I'm going to take a little bit of a tangent here. How would that even work? If, they just, okay, it's, like, nobody can carry guns anymore. Like, it's not, like, there's, like, you know, you can't just go to, like, if you live in Indiana or one of those, or, like, somewhere, or, like, Alabama, where you just can't go to the gun store and buy a gun. Like.
What do you mean?
Like, what I'm saying, like, what exactly would that mean? Like, what about all the people who already have guns? Are they going to be confiscating these people's guns? Or is it like, can you still keep your guns? You just can't, people can just no longer buy them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you think, are the older guns already grandfathered in?
Yeah, like, basically, like the fact that you already have a house full of, like, say you legally buy them and all that stuff like that. Say you already have a house full of that, like, are they expecting that, like, oh, you go down to the local police station, you turn them in, like...
Well... I know at one point Chicago did that. If you give them a handgun, you get like a certificate of like $200 or something.
$200? That's it?
Yeah, something like that. Like per gun, something like that.
Got you.
So I think they would do something like that. Or like have it as a tax deduction or some shit.
Okay.
But I do think it's weird because there's so many guns in America.
Yeah.
Like, this is America, bro. It's like guns.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's the Second Amendment. So the second thing that that big group of white people decided on is that people should have the right to have guns.
Yeah, But the other part of that amendment is also we need a well-regulated militia, which is it's kind of like an antique.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like, some things like should last forever, like the freedom to express yourself. Unless, of course, you're LGBT or a woman or some shit like that.
Or black or Mexican or Puerto Rican or
then
any
it's
type
bad.
of Hispanic. Yeah.
But, so yeah, I think we need to really look into our Constitution. But, yeah, we did stray far from this.
Yeah, we can get back to the video.
Yeah, okay.
That was just a random question I was thinking about. Like,
how would they do it?
Right now, guns are illegal. Like, guns are banned. Does that mean that I gotta go get rid of my guns? Like, if I have them?
I think if you have, like, a license to keep them, like a FOID card, then you get to keep it.
But FOID cards would be invalid. Because if they're all illegal...
If they ban everything?
Yeah, like say... like because, that's the extreme type of gun reform that people are looking for.
Which
like,
is never going to happen.
Yeah, they're not looking for, like, a limited, like... only certain states. Now, they're going for some... what's called... nobody has nothing. No guns. Like...
Yeah, that'll never happen. Simple and plain.
Definitely not. But back to the video.
Caucasians would never let that shit happen.
Most definitely not. So, back to the video.
Alright, what happens after that?
There's some more walking around.
He's still dancing. Then it's the church.
Oh yeah, I love that part where he pops in. I love the way he pops in. It's so funny to me.
He's all like that and shit coming in.
So what'd you think about that? Like, what was your reaction? Like, when out of nowhere he like just pulls out a fucking like machine gun and like shoots them all down.
I immediately knew that was Charleston, South Carolina shooting.
Very true.
Dylan Roof. I think we talked about it at one point.
We did.
Because they were trying to say, like, he doesn't deserve the death penalty.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, for what? Why keep him around?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Let God judge. What did I think? I was like, wow, he just blatantly did it.
Yeah.
And then went right back to dancing. Like,
yeah,
as if nothing happened because...
I think that was the most important thing. The fact that he kind of just moves on after, which is
like that.
Which is realistically how I feel like to an extent that's how it's kind of taken. Even on the parts of genuine people who mourn, it's just like somebody gets killed by the cops. People give their internet support.
Oh, hashtag pray for...
Yeah, people give their internet support to maybe 3 days, and then it just dies. And then the people who are really fighting for it are like the people who are like in close vicinity or the people who are in close vicinity to it. You know what I mean? Or when they have random protests about like just for like awareness of stuff like this. But in general, I feel like that the fact he kind of just moves on is obviously for the sake of the video, but in general, it's supposed to represent how fast we've kind of, us as a society, like I'm gonna just take all race out of it in this case, us as a society kind of just move on from crazy shit happening.
From crazy shit to crazy shit to crazy shit.
Yeah, it's just like on to the next,
So back to dancing, let's all hang out and be happy again.
Mm-hmm.
This girl just leave?
No, I think she just went and sat down.
Oh, the fuck? What happens after that? Then he's dancing, then the horse comes out with death and the police car right behind it.
Oh yeah.
Basically saying like the police are gonna be the death of us.
True.
That's how I took it.
That's definitely how I took it. I mean, and then I took it like that too, but I just took it as, I thought it was supposed to be some like KKK imagery.
Oh really? That's how you took it?
Yeah, like like a white horse. You know what I mean? And then if you notice the person riding the horse is like faces covered, it's like all black. Like the person is wearing all black. I can definitely see the death thing. Yeah. 100%. And like death is approaching. And the police imagery in the background is like, oh, death is approaching. Because of the police. And at the same time, it was kind of like one of those things where it was just like, I just thought it was like I said, the symbol of the KKK and just the
great white horse.
Yeah, the great white power. You know what I mean? And the black figure is like the great white power, like bringing death to the black, like to blacks basically.
And then another thing that happened in that video, where the little kid's recording all of it, like from up top.
Oh yeah.
All the people.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
The real, what would you call it? Like the legitimate bystander kind of like approach
that doesn't do anything but hold their phone like this.
Yeah. You know what? You know what's funny about that? That makes me think of about the episode of Black Mirror. There's an episode of another tangent. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's an episode of Black Mirror. I forgot it's called White Bear, and that's the one where basically a girl wakes up. White Rabbit. Yeah. Oh.
Excuse me. That's producer.
Thank you, producer. My bad. I'm sorry. To be honest, I haven't watched Black Mirror in a while. Yeah, me too. Too busy waiting for the next season. But yeah, in the White Rabbit episode, basically the girl wakes up. And, like, she doesn't know, she can't remember anything. And, like, she goes outside, just all these people are, like, recording her and just, like, staring and watching. And then basically at the end of the episode, you find out that she's actually, like, she was an accessory to a child kidnapping and murder. Mm-hmm. And they basically, like, erase her last 24 hours and basically indefinitely repeat that cycle. You know what I mean? But it was just, like, the idea of the bystander just kind of standing around and watching all this crazy shit happen. I think is what is illuminated by all the people literally just watching.
But don't help.
Yeah, but don't help.
I don't know, man. I think somebody explained it to me. Or actually, no. Let's get through the rest of the video. Okay. Yeah. So he's dancing. He's doing the Black Boy dance. That one. I don't know what to call it. Isn't it? I don't know. I forgot. I think there's an actual. Isn't it called like name for it? Like Snap? Isn't it called like the Snap? I don't know.
And
then as he's doing his whole dance, there's hella shit running around and whatever the fucks. I think that's a great representation, basically saying, like, as long as you dance and be entertaining, America doesn't really care. It's still moving and grooving, regardless of all the bullshit happening.
I think we could just say that's just
the overall arc.
Yeah, the overall, like, perspective on the whole video is just like, yeah, I like that idea.
America's distracting us from all the bullshit happening.
Mm-hmm. And I think as a whole, what could I say? Donald Glover in the video, like, I feel like he as a whole represents America or the chaos that is America.
Like, he is America?
Yeah. Like, he is a physical embodiment of America. So, some real crazy shit will happen in America. Boom, go back to dancing, back to having, but everything will be good. Everything will be good. Some more crazy shit. And then he does something crazy, So shoots a guy in the beginning, goes right back to dancing. I mean, starts off dancing, shoots a guy, goes back to dancing. Fucking shoots a choir, goes back to dancing. You know what I mean? It's just like, and I think as a whole, his care, obviously, there's no right answer, but I think that was another perspective you could take. Like, he represents America.
That's what I said too. Because another perspective is, like, that whole warehouse is America, mm-hmm. and he's just, like, embodying different people inside of America.
Okay.
I mean, that's just another perspective that I was thinking about on the car ride here.
Okay.
Somebody else told me, too. They were like, Donald Glover is currently doing what Kanye West believes he thinks he's doing in his head. And
I could definitely agree with that.
Yeah, because Kanye West will just say, we're all slaves, whatever, but doesn't really actually do anything. Mm-hmm. Like, he's still going to sell $300 shirts. He's still going to go on tour and, like, tell everybody buy Yeezys. Don't buy other shoes, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to definitely keep feeding the machine. Even though he's attempting to be the person, even though he's trying to be the one to stop the machine, he's still feeding it. That's what I feel like. For the Kanye thing, like, that was in response to the Kanye thing. But as a whole, I do like that idea, like
that Donald Glover's actually doing something.
Slowly but surely, yeah, because change takes time. But yeah, he like.
Bro, they've been saying change since Tupac.
I know. So.
They've been saying change since Public Enemy.
I know, bro. So.
But I think we're in a much better place than Public Enemy.
I think so too. You know what I mean? Or maybe we're in a much worse place, but...
Maybe, I don't know.
I think we're in a much worse place, honestly.
I think we're in a better place, because all this bullshit is coming to light.
What happens in the dark will come to light eventually, but... excuse me, there's also other aspects of the society that, in general, like... We're taking... I feel like in a lot of aspects of society, we're taking, like, 3 steps forward and, like, 5 steps back. You know what I mean? Like, remember, I think we talked about this before, like, the ever-growing demand for equality for everybody has caused, like, just a level of, like, weakness in people, you know what I mean? Because the
victim mentality?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Where it's, like, everybody's competing to see who has the worst.
Yeah. And, like, that's a byproduct of the growing, the growing need for equality amongst everyone. And I'm not trying to imply like, oh, so I guess that means everybody should be, there should be inequality. I'm not trying to imply that, but it's just like it just seemed like an unforeseen byproduct of everything. Like now it's like a fight for the bottom.
Yeah, I could definitely see that, bro. And I truly believe like, let's all just come together and say, yo, we're all in fucked up positions regardless of where we are. Let's just fight the machine.
Yeah.
Like what's it called? Like the Matrix at the end of it, where
I thought that was that couldn't be you gotta, like when he allows when Neo allows himself to be absorbed by Agent Smith and then like fucking breaks out of him. Like that's pretty funny. Like that's what we gotta do. We gotta allow ourselves to be absorbed by the machine and destroy it from the inside.
Nah, because if we're absorbed by the machine, we become Kanye.
Yeah, I agree.
Kanye, I do believe, has completely sold out.
He been sold out.
You think so?
Yeah, he been sold out. He sold out a while ago.
Since when?
When would I say he really sold out?
I would say when he got married to Kim K.
Do you think that was a sellout?
I think so, bro.
Isn't that funny though that we could consider that a sellout when Kim Kardashian is actually, aren't they like Armenian?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these aren't even like white people, like, and it's just like, but they're the influence that they have is like they're definitely looked at as like white people.
I'm definitely gonna look it up right now. What?
They're white and Armenian.
Oh yeah, because what's his name?
Gender is all types of white.
You right, but they skin ain't all types of white, producer.
That's because of Big Tan.
Oh, you damn got me there. Anyway, so.
They used to be Russian, basically.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty Caucasian, homie.
Yeah, I guess so. You're right.